Hi guys, I'm back. As you can see.
Take a look at this.
Worcester sauce and cabbage. A Martian Really? Really? The Martian
Scout ship departing.
Okay. I still got 3 more to get. Whatever.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip. Thanks. Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here? Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long?
The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Enominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
Yeah, it's not like they put one in, ooh, I don't know, a jail. Oh well.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earth pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right.
No, don't do it that way, just, oh, forget it, ladies. Wow, that was funny. Wow, I've got like absolutely nothing here. Wait, what? Spirit daggers, gold scrap and rid of it, yes. Wait, I can just wait, I can enhance more than just the really? I honestly did not know this. What's wrong with me? Why didn't I realize this before? I am slow today. Anyway. Wow, I am slow. Wow, oh well.
Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
Teresa is actually a rather attractive woman, but her attempts to be cold and reasonable, yeesh. Off-putting much?
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah, Teresa's ridiculous notion that she has to be so cold, while at the same time being so overprotective of Oscar. No. Just no. Reason. Oh, good. Another. Okay. I wonder if there's any. Huh. Oh, it's these things. This is really fun. God, I'm not going to deal with those. Anything like that. Sheesh. Whoa.
Are we ready for this?
Yeah,
Better watch your step!
that was gonna change. Water quickly.
It's gonna get you! Water mine! Dark and light! Fire mine! Here! Fire weapon! Shield sequence! Tornado blade! Aqua split! Water split! Coiling serpent! Here! Water! Outer wind! Water! Here! That's the weapon! Water! Here it comes!
Okay, that was ridiculous.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Oh.
Hold on. You can read it.
Yes, he can. Get over it. Perpetuity. And it's nowhere near as good as my current stuff. Or is it? I didn't actually check the... Yeah, whatever. Oh. I love that ridiculous kick she does. Let's see if that opened it. Or if I have to go back and Nope. This works. Actually go any further because these. Jeez. Also, I have coffee. Ah, good. Good coffee. Yeah, this is a storage. So,
That power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him.
his name's Laffy
Lord
says.
Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
You don't.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own
Can I
incompetence.
hurt you?
A tool.
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
Don't call her that. She doesn't deserve that respect. Tool and nothing else. She's trash. Sign Abby's trash. Honestly, I'm just looking for the... Oh, then you... Okay, you know all about the Lord Calamity, huh? Then you know also too it's his fault that she's like this? He murdered her little brother. Of course, even if you knew that, I doubt you'd care. Look at this. Puppet. I was saying we come back and, great. These X's are a pain in the ass. No, Teresa's trying to be all nice and cooperative because she wants to save her little brother. Well, I can totally understand why, but still, double standards much? Okay, so I have to do it this side too. Okay, so it has to be... Oh man, I hate it. What was the point of blocking that? Just a shortcut? What? Why can't I pick up all that? It's fine.
Malakim are just tools.
No, you're not.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa? You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then
His
speak,
name's
number two.
Laphicet.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes!
Yes. I have feelings.
God, woman.
You see, Malakim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Wow, that's...
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
She doesn't deserve that respect.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
You know, there's plenty of clips around. Just get me an axe, and I can decapitate you, my lady. If you get that reference, you're either very old or read a lot.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clear picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes, I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
You're an idiot, Bienfu. Well, I'm sorry, Brave. It's such an ironic name for the little idiots. Let's see if anything pops up before I change this. Hello? Hippos, how do... Ah, there, I can't. Ugh, I need to use those. No, I don't want to use them on just one person, I mean... Yeah, whatever, I'll deal with it later. Much later. This is a very agitating key-based puzzles. Oh, at least I'm getting to know the terrain. Oh my word. Oh, I can't open it, but I can come back to it. Oh, I need a proper controller for my PC, even like a third-party Logitech one. Am I allowed to say that in a Let's Play? Does that count as copyright infringement if I say it? Hopefully not. Go away, you hallowed trees, you. Seriously, I'm not going to deal with you. Come in handy. Not, I don't know. What are you gonna do, little... What are you gonna do to that?
Ah!
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a bonding moment between Teresa and a little tool. I hope not, because that's just ridiculous.
Oh, it's a beetle.
She says in the dead.
Yeah. A Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
Some girls are too, actually. Oh, you're so nice. I don't trust you.
Huh?
You're gonna try and take him back and just...
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
No one trusts this woman at all.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people, too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable. And yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
Fee, hurry up already!
I don't trust this woman. At all.
What were you
would
two
I?
talking about?
Nothing.
What are you talking about? Yeah, nothing important. Just a bullshit bonding moment trying to trick us into thinking we can trust a woman. Okay, screw this, I'm gonna
Are
kill
we
you.
ready for this?
Enough
Blood. What is best at Berseria?
Hey, is everyone alright?
Yes, let's say off here. There's absolutely no way Teresa can be trusted. She still thinks of Malachim as tools. Ugh. Sentient beings, you hag. Okay, not a hag, you're old, but still. It's the best result I can use without going to the very, well, real swear words. Ooh, 6,000 gold, how nice.
Hey, Laphicet. Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa caught it for me.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be a two-horned rhinoceros
God.
beetle.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't.
You've really figured us out, huh?
Yeah, he has.
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Moloch, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malachim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Eisen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times, and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malachim, but demons and Therians too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malachim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
Well,
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him. When you saw his beaming face, it must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
haha! She's a Sungere. What the hell, lady?
Teresa, be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
Yeah, because he's such a stable personality right now. With obsessed with revenge as he is. Wait a second. Obsessed with revenge, stable personality? I just described Velvet! So what? Ooh. Oh good, it's returned.
Our scout ship has returned.
Go to ship's anchor.
Scout ship setting sail.
Okay, I just need 2 more things. The treasure and the... Okay, this one's confusing. Do I go back and activate something else, or... Oh hey look, there's a red demon. Let's go kill the damn thing. I hate these, like, crystal puzzles. They're annoying. They're not fun or engaging, just bothersome.
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold.
No, you're not.
But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Unless she's Etherean like you. Can we drown her? I'm not even joking, I just don't trust that woman. Really?
Are we ready for this?
Ready for...
You won't get away!
You ready for this? She said... Fuck, I
You won't get away! And another one down!
There we go.
I hope I did a good job.
Oh, there. How did I miss that? Doesn't matter, I'll just go in, kill this red demon. And Teresa will be like, well, I couldn't have done that. Obviously, you're weak. I really do not trust Teresa not to try something. I mean, really. It's obvious that she's going to try and tether him again. Okay, this one, the quick save is just in case I can't beat it, because I do not want to turn the difficulty down at all.
We will need to be extremely wary. Pierce!
Oh good, it's only
Pierce! Here it comes! Pierce! Spiral! Hail! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Show! Here it comes! Take that! Devour! Rising Falcon! Show flow! Pierce! Pierce! Show flow! Rising Falcon! There! Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon! Wall down! Shadow Flow! Rising Falcon! Wall down! Shadow Flow! Rising Falcon! Wall down! Shadow Flow! Finish! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pay! Shadow Flow! Take that!
wow, wow.
Rising Falcon! Rising Falcon! Here it comes! Rising Falcon! Or is it just roll down? Finish! Take that! Devour! Rising Falcon! Roll down! Paint the town red! Finish! Bring down! Grappler! Yes! Here's true! Ready to feel the burn! Take that! Devour! Clear away! How can I face the world? I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Kaleido's Ray! Healing circle! Eleanor! World! Blast away the shadows! Princess Sermon! Shake the heavens! I can heal the wounds! Take that! Princess Sermon! Rising Falcon! Running moon! Roll down! Shadow! Take that! Devour! Lightning! Bring down! Prepare! Monstrum! Rising Falcon! Finish! Strike! Shadow Flow!
There we go.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Yeah. Combined total. Well, now I know what that means. So I just need to keep combining it. dancing and all that jazz. That was a lot of fun. Carry on. There we go. Ah. Yeah, I'm going to continue on my quest. Boy, this is going to be a shock when Teresa betrays us.
Teresa, let's review our plan before we go in.
All right.
We'll tell Oscar that we'll release you if he gives up his weapons and Malachim. We'll tie him up, collect the Therian, and then head for the docks. Once we're aboard our ship and ready to sail, we'll release you. You'll be free to do whatever you want.
Very well. But I want you to promise me one thing. Promise me you won't hurt Oscar.
That depends on him. I'll defend myself if I have to.
Velvet.
Please, do it for me, too.
If you want to save Oscar, you need to make him listen. Put your own life on the line. You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
He probably will. Oscar's not going to back down. He's a zealot, just like you. Oh dear. Wow, a double barrier. Well, I think I know where the keys are. Damn it. Here's this. Let's see now. Go back this way. Fine. Okay. Yeah, this is probably a trap, a big trap. I mean, come on. Either she's got an ace up her sleeve, or she's a Therian, which would be the ace up her sleeve. I mean, she talked to Nominat, and she was receptive to his power. You don't know what that means. Therian. Therian, Therian, Therian. course there's a bloody... Oh, don't tell me the entire point of there is just freaking treasure. Not that I should complain, because treasure's awesome. Whatever. Really? All that's here is a big circle of souls? How do I... Wait. Oh, no, it's hard. I think I just figured it out. And we know for sure though is to check the... Check the damn area. Oh well, I did want to... Wow, it was right here and I missed it. Jeez, I am blind. Whatever. Time to go hunt a freaking... Time to go try and get a hostage situation resolved or something. But... I swear, Velvet and Company would be the freaking villains in any other Tales game. Sheesh.
We're almost at the Earth Pulse point. You all know the plan, right?
I'm using you as a hostage to keep Oscar from doing anything stupid. And don't you try anything funny either.
We're big and mean. Ooh. This is going to end very badly for everyone involved. Look at this. Oh, she's Deece, isn't she? Okay. No, I can live with this. Her arts are very powerful. No, that's Deece. She looks like a demon of some sort. Oscar,
I knew you'd come, Velvet.
By the way, your sister's a hostage.
Sister!
As plain as day. Now put down your sword and let go of my Therian. If you don't, I'll kill her.
You coward!
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar! I'm searching for the truth behind the Abbey's talk of so-called reason.
And your idea of reason is to threaten my dear sister's life?
I'm sorry, Oscar. I've become nothing but a burden.
Teresa, no. It's not like that. All right. I'll put down my arms.
Seriously? It's gonna work? No, it can't be that simple. It cannot be that simple. His reason would see him betray his sister just because Arturia says so. Human nature be... Yeah, that's what I thought.
Teresa, get back!
Yeah. Wow! She followed through on it!
Forgive me, Oscar. This is the only way I can protect you.
Now she's gonna take his Malakim.
We've kept our end of the bargain. Take him and get out of here.
I can't do that. It will reflect poorly upon him.
Lady Teresa?
Have you forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
Not anymore.
You're right. I am a weak, worthless human. But he has shown me the light, and it shines. My body is receptive to Inominat's power. And with it, I can protect everything I care about.
I freaking knew it!
She turned into a Therian?
No,
Dude.
she fused with it.
I'll kill you all! Anything to protect Oscar!
You realize he'll reject you now, right?
Merge.
Merge with Ethereum. Yep.
Jing with the Therian. Do you realize what you're doing, Teresa?
A trivial sacrifice. I'd do anything for my Oscar.
Ready to feel the burn?
You won't get away.
Set it right! Here we go! Ready to land! Rock storm! Whirling serpent! Feel the burn? Dark split! Tornado threat! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order!
What's all this game of having my room? Whatever.
Yes.
Water mine! Squares! Whirling serpent!
You won't get away.
Here it comes!
You won't get away.
You know what?
Taste the pain you inflicted
What?
on him!
Blasted away the shadows of darkness! No mercy!
Wounds that won't heal.
Wow, I'm gonna love that from Mr. God.
Teresa, stop this already! Please!
There's no turning back. Not with so much at stake. His future depends on this.
Shut up, lady. I admire your dedication to your brother, but you have screwed yourself.
Take this, guys! Enough of it! I'll help you!
You won't get away.
Take the heaven!
You won't get away.
Bye-bye, idiots.
I can't lose. Not here.
Lady Teresa.
You're an idiot.
Stand down, or I'll devour you piece by piece.
It's okay, sister. You've done enough.
That
No,
right.
don't look at me. I'm so hideous.
You're not actually. You're still actually rather nice to look at. She's still pretty.
When I was growing up,
Somehow.
the only one my mother and father ever paid any attention to was my older brother, the heir. But you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't. You looked after me, supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
He's gonna kill her. Or something. What? He's gonna do something shocking now. These predators are zealots.
Keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons.
Don't. Just don't. Don't do anything stupid, you little bastard.
Take a good look. This is armatization.
He's dead. He's dead.
Here I come!
Shut up, idiots. No weaknesses, that's fine.
What happened to him?
He merged with his Moloch?
That's one hell of an arc.
Resistance Earth. Crap. Resistance to Earth. Which I don't have.
Yes.
Is it hot or is it just me?
Sorry.
Here
Will not fall.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't
not
heal
fall
the
that
pain.
easily.
Bring down.
Eleanor. Yes.
Clear. Right, invigorator. Will this work?
This dude is really rough. Come on.
Yes.
Tough pass in a row. Should have made this a simple episode.
Start to Water mine. Better watch your Blending lance. Here. Oh, that happened. Flip wall.
Will not fall that easily.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel!
It's over!
No, I can't. Die here. Disgraceful.
What in the world? Wait, here's true!
Here's my enemy! And scorch them! You fit blade!
I don't.
I do. What in the hell?
Believe this.
Rough and tough and evil.
Lightning, rain down! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Devour!
Sword!
Rain down! Let's finish! Discord!
Fall that easily.
Maelstrom! Wing! I can heal the...
Okay, this dude is. This
Get
guy's
out of
like.
here.
What the hell is this? This guy has this kind of boss level ridiculousness. Holy crap.
I don't think.
It's over! Spiral! Hail!
Someone he has no weaknesses, so I can't exploit anything, but...
Yes.
Weak!
Fall that
Not fall that easily.
Sure.
He's afraid my battery mirrors! Kaleido thread! It's over! Ready to feel the burn? Light hero!
Demons.
Damn!
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
Clearly not.
No,
Gee.
it hasn't. You people hurt my sister.
He's losing control of the Moloch! Damn it! It's turning into a dragon!
Velvet, quick! Devour that thing! Stop! He's still...
Yeah, he's still kind of human, you know. Proof she's not a monster. She looks horrified at what she did. Absolutely horrified.
You killed him.
No,
He was a good kid. He gave me this pair of earrings for my birthday.
And she's broken.
They're family heirlooms that were supposed to go to his fiancée. But he didn't know that at the time. I told him he should give them to the woman he cares most about in the world. And you know what he did? He smiled at me and said I was that woman. So sweet. So innocent. And you took him away! You killed my Oscar! How could you?
Wow, they're like
How could you?
they're foils to each other. Difference is
No!
Don't do it!
You were so hurt.
oh my
I'll
god.
get you all fixed up. Don't cry, Oscar. You're strong. You're so strong.
God. This game. I even feel bad about these two now. Just their lives. Is Arcturus going to destroy?
Teresa. Oscar.
Now we have to wait.
And we didn't even get the Therian we came for.
Shut up, Magalu.
Oscar came at him first. I had to. It was for Luffy. For my little brother.
Magalu's right. She is going to break. You can only be pushed so far, you know. Damn it. That's nice. She's going to break.
They're dead. No, not just dead. I killed them. I'm the same as Artorias.
No,
I
you're
killed
not.
her brother before her very eyes.
It's not the same.
It is the same! But I didn't have any choice! It was the only way to avenge you!
You see, the only.
It was all for you! I did it for you!
Damn it. It's not the same. Is it? I think she wants.
I didn't want this!
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
Did you turn your wife into a Malakim? Artorias? Damn it.
Nowhere left.
You all right?
I ate too much. That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since they were children.
I just did to them what they were going to do to us.
And who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
This part, man, this part. Oh wow! Look at that! Why, it's returned.
Take a look at this. Scout ship set.
I think that makes this an hour and a half almost.
Had to do it. All of it.
Velvet.
Yeah, I can move. Yeah.
I never expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never expected that Teresa would be a Therian either.
I did.
Velvet and Lady Teresa weren't so different. They both loved their brothers.
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the new Therian that will fill the void left by Teresa.
It won't be easy to find another who could become a Therian.
Then it won't be easy for the Abbey either. And they still may not be able to awaken Innominat. We still can't assume that we're in the clear, though.
No, we can't.
If it takes time for the Therian to be reborn, this could be our chance to strike.
Whatever happened, the Seven Therians' ties have been severed from Innominat. But we won't know if the Empyrean has been weakened until we find out for ourselves.
I can try and see if I can sense the new Therian. So let's go back to the prison island first. But I think Velvet needs time to rest.
Right. If we're gonna take down Artorias, she has to be there with us.
Yeah.
This is just. Damn it, Velvet.
First mate, there's trouble. We got an emergency message from Port Zexon. A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They have orders to eliminate the Lord of Calamity.
Good luck with that.
Looks like the hideout's not so hidden after all.
It wasn't me. I didn't tell them anything!
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait. That information came from the Bloodwings?
No, from a peddler I often do business with.
Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes. They're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
Doesn't really surprise
This
you.
is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
Fu? Magalu, are you a traitor?
I really can't fathom what the Abbey is doing.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
You think? The level.
So, Eleanor, about that Armatus Oscar used, was that something the Abbey has been working on for a while?
I was never involved in weapons development or anything like that, but I did hear of a secret research division. Word was that they were deciphering ancient scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Inominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrid be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armatus in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
That's enough of that for now. Bye, guys.